where Ron Jaworski now says that the league started to figure out Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott in his sophomore season after a rookie year in which everything went his way. And when you look at the numbers, it's hard to argue with Jaws. Dak had huge drop-offs in record, completion percentage, TD to interception ratio, and passer rating. Cowherd, do you think Dak will ever live up to that rookie season?
No, I think it was a perfect storm. Nobody had film on him. Everybody was healthy. They had a fourth-place schedule. Everything converged. Last year, you got film. The schedule's tougher. Ezekiel was out. The offensive line had injuries. Listen, I compared it to Jeremy Lin. Dak's a good player. Jeremy Lin comes into the NBA. Baron Davis gets hurt. Amari Stoudemire's out, and Mike D'Antoni, a great coach for guards, is like, we need somebody to score. New York's desperate for basketball, and for about a 7 to 12 game stretch, Jeremy Lin took over America. Jeremy Lin did.
That's a serious drop.
I'm listening.
That wouldn't even be a starter if he's Jeremy Lin.
Time out. I'll be totally honest. NFC alone, is he the 12th best NFC quarterback? Seriously. You start naming them, guys. Wentz, Rodgers, Breeze. Russell, Alex Smith. You start Garoppolo, Goff, Matt Ryan, Stafford, Cam Newton. He's the 12th best quarterback in the NFC.
Hold for 1 second, Chris. Cowherd, though, we got to put some more pieces around Dak. I think we've all reached the conclusion Dez Bryant ain't Dez Bryant anymore. And so he's got to have some receivers. Jason Witten's great, but damn, he's Mark Schlereth thing.
Well,
He should be up there with us.
The offensive line dropped off. I need, before I'm go Jeremy Lin, I want to see him work with some pieces.
There's attitude stuff. There's always things that mitigate your performance or your lack thereof. And you look at those numbers were still pretty good, even though they were significantly dropped off from his rookie season. But offensive line changes. They lost the one guy that was kind of their enforcer. Ronald Leary went to the Denver Broncos. Smith at the left tackle position had injuries. Collins over at right tackle. He was not very good at the right tackle position. He was out of position because he was a former guard. And then you talk about Zeke Elliott. 5.5 yards per carry on first down, had 1,100 yards rushing. Dak's rookie year, Zeke's rookie year, on first down. When you start at 2nd down and 4, your entire playbook is open. And not only your entire playbook, from the 20 to the 20, your entire playbook is open. You can run anything you want when you're averaging 5.5 yards a carry. Plus, when you got a guy like, the X-Man over there, Dez Bryant, all of a sudden, everything you flag out there in play action, your cornerbacks are like, I got to be a run support guy, otherwise Zeke's going to run over me. Now all of a sudden we get separation on the outside edge. There's a lot of things that I think mitigate the performance or the lack thereof of a Dak Prescott in his second year.
Look, is he ever going to be an Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, where you can carry a team with him at quarterback? No, but we knew that his rookie year. We knew he wasn't one of those guys, but I do think he could be like a Russell Wilson, where he's known. No, hold on. Let me. Russell Wilson isn't known necessarily for his physical tools. He has them, but he's known for his intelligence, his leadership. Look, this is a guy. You're right. They had the tape on him. All the intangibles. The maturity, the poise to get in the film room and figure out, okay, here's where I have to improve. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that, again, not an Aaron Rodgers, but he can be viewed as a winner like Russell Westbrook. Wilson.
I called him Dak and Dunk because his first year, everything was underneath. I like him. I just think the NFC is so good at quarterback, he becomes kind of average.
There's some truth there. And look, Russell Wilson is an MVP candidate when he rolls out of bed. So
I'm a Russell Wilson guy.
Yeah. And most people are.
But I would tell you, I like Dak. I think I'm probably one of those guys that say, hey, there's that first tier of quarterbacks in the NFC, and he's in that second tier of quarterbacks.
Here's where Cowherd.
Yes, Dak.
Yeah, here's where Cowherd, I think you're right. I think it would have been fair if you, off his rookie season, for people to be like, oh, can he be what we think Garoppolo is now?
Right.
And now we don't think that.
No.
Garoppolo has leaped head and shoulders above him. And then, as Cowherd says, look around the NFC. Now here comes Alex Smith into the NFC East. And you start with, Can he be an Alex Smith type? I think that's the comparable.
Yeah. Well,
I think he can get to that level.
To Chris's point, first of all, I like his physical build. Shoulders, hands, squared. I mean, he looks the part. He's a thick kid. He's mobile in 2018. I like that.
Yeah.
He appears incredibly coachable. When there was controversy thrown at him, to your point, intangibles, he handled it.
Right.
The owner, Zeke, he's like a grown-up. But I'll tell you, Garoppolo's 7-0, and he didn't have anything in San Francisco to work with. He put that franchise on his back. Dak has had, to me, more than enough help. And this year, when a little bit of the help got dinged, he wasn't the same guy.
As we've said on this program, Jason Garrett, as opposed to Kyle Shanahan, calling plays.
Right. Yeah. I will say this about Dak, and it's one of the things you talk about intangibles. That dude, when I watch him from a very young age, has an old soul. Same thing I used to say about Russell Wilson. Man, that dude just has this old soul about him. He just has a poise about him that I
have
really
an old arm too. Though.
Well, I know. Come on. Now. Yeah, but I really feel like he's got a level of maturity. He's an adult, a young
Yes.
and when you're an adult, man, and especially the quarterback position. If you're not an adult, man, you don't got a chance in this league.
Yeah,
and I think
most of the one-hit wonders weren't adults.
Right.
RG3, Kaepernick wasn't viewed as a leader in the locker room.
No, Manziel.
Yeah, I mean, this guy has the... Watch.
All right, coming up,
At me. Watch.
we were all shocked by the devastating injury